Hello, good evening, and welcome to Real Estate with Bimpe. My name is Bimpe Ariola. I'm sure you know that by now. I'm the real estate consultant who is here with you every Tuesday and every Thursday discussing everything real estate. We talk about site inspections. I tell you stories of my experiences on land. I tell you the law. I tell you the practice. I tell you the workability of different things in real estate transactions. And I try to make your real estate investment journey fun, because if we're going to spend all our lives making money, we might as well enjoy it. What do you think? Today, we're going to be talking about LASRERA. What is LASRERA? LASRERA means Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority. It is the body that was set up by the Lagos State government to regulate all activities in the real estate sector within the state. The bill was signed by Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola SAN in 2012. The law to regulate the agency came out in 2015. So today we're going to be discussing LASRERA. What is LASRERA? Welcome once again. LASRERA, like I said, means Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority. They are set up to regulate the development of property, the building, the renting out, whatever activities go on real estate within the shores of Lagos State, within the boundaries of Lagos State. LASRERA was set up to moderate it, was set up to keep it in check, was set up to resolve the myriad of pending issues in that sector. How will they operate? LASRERA will register real estate practitioners, be they estate surveyors, developers, valuers, estate agents, all the people practicing in that space, all of them that are involved in the buying, selling and renting. Buying, selling and renting primarily, because that's the place where heavy funds, heavy capital changes hands, and the more the money involved, the greater the risk, of course, in business. Those are the classes of practitioners that LASRERA is interested in registering. It wants them to come and register with it. And people have already started registering. There are lots of businesses that are registered with LASRERA, or a lot of real estate property companies that are already registered with LASRERA. For the practitioners that want to register with LASRERA, what is the registration process? You are going to pay some fees. When you get to their site to register, you will see where you can register, and in the process you'll find out how much it is to register depending on the category within which you want to register. But you will need your CAC registration, whether it's business name or registered company, but a business name will do. You will need your means of identification, you will need your proof of address, and the basic qualification that you need is just an SSC. That's all you need. You don't need OND, you don't need anything. Just as much as an SSC, you can become a real estate practitioner. That's to let you know that what you actually need to excel in this field are basic skills that you can develop on and you can improve on to be better at whatever it is that you do. The question now is, how will builders, landowners, property developers, how will they benefit from all of this? Because they're going to spend money to register. So what's the benefit? Well, LASRERA says that for those who are registered with them, they are going to help you minimize the stress involved in perfecting title and in getting building approval and such other documents. They are going to use interagency connections to help you resolve some of those things. Now, you also have a track record, because in Lagos, one of the major issues is that, okay, how do I know you are not going to run away with my money? How do I know that I will find you tomorrow? You can tell them, oh, we are registered with the Lagos State government. Do you understand? It builds some credibility into what you are doing. And then because your transactions are going to be registered with them, you have a track record. You would register your transactions with them. You can tell them, oh, we've done this transaction, we've done that transaction. It's with the Lagos State government. Check us out in LASRERA. You'll be able to see it. It builds confidence. People are ready to work with you more. The amount of stress even lawyers will undergo conducting due diligence with such businesses would be less. And of course, when you are credible, when you have a track record, don't you think that you are going to make more business? Don't you think you are going from 5 figures to 7 figures? Don't you think you are going from 6 figures to 8 figures? Of course. That's what we are going to have when we have credibility, when we have a track record. When people come to you, you can tell them where to trace you from, and they follow through on the transaction with you, and they find you exactly as you said. They are going to recommend you. Social proof is a big thing right now. It's a big way to improve your business. So for you to get social proof, of course, you must do it right. And when you do it right and you're registered, of course, your business opportunities will improve, will increase, and will expand. How are those who are going to be spending their money? How are the buyers and the renters? Because those who are renting property also should register. How are the people who are going to be spending their money to rent or spending their money to buy? How are they going to profit from all of this? They don't have to register. But one thing is this: due diligence will be easier, because if a company says I'm registered with LASRERA, then there must be a way for me to conduct a search in LASRERA and find out about that company. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I will be able to find out a few things about the company, separate from investigating the land, separate from investigating the house. I'll be able to investigate the company that is bringing it up to me. This implies that the person who is taking up the property to sell has also conducted his due diligence to ensure that the property is credible and is not being touted. You know, because if you are registered, you can be sanctioned, you can be penalized. They can report you to LASRERA, and LASRERA will take you up on property that you either rented out or sold and, you know, had credibility issues. So of course, you also conduct your due diligence before you begin to put property out there. So like I said, the people who are buying, people who are renting, they'll be able to conduct due diligence with LASRERA on the entities, on the businesses that are bringing these properties to them to rent or to buy or to invest in or to bank with. You also benefit because since they say that they are going to help builders and developers perfect title, of course, and you are going to be buying from the builder or the developer, you are going to enjoy out of that perfected title, out of that perfection process, whatever benefits the builders and developers get in the process of registering that title. You, the buyer, you are also going to benefit in that whole journey, in that whole transaction. It's going to lift a lot of burden off you, saying, okay, you buy and then you want to go and look for somebody to help you register. If that business is registered with LASRERA and LASRERA is ready to do that, of course, it's going to just be easier for you to get that done. Now, where you have issues with the people who sold to you or with the people who rented to you, they also have a dispute resolution arm where they will be able to bring both parties to the table and help you resolve whatever issues are outstanding. Of course, it's going to be money related. What do you think? We are not here to count bridges. So whatever issues you have with whoever rented to you, with whoever sold to you, as long as the person is registered. Do you get? As long as the person is registered, you can report the complaint to LASRERA and they can take it up and do dispute resolution between you and that party. So it reduces the necessity for litigation and long processes that are going to be very expensive. Furthermore, what you stand to benefit is that the transactions will be more predictable, because you know that for a government institution, they are going to set out procedures and guidelines that they will go through before they register people, they will go through before they take their properties, and that people will go through, you know, to deal with their agents. So your transactions have a more predictable pattern. They have a more predictable method and approach. It's not just we get to Oshodi, we see one method. We get to Akonwojo, we see another. We enter Igondo, totally new. If all these people are there, they are going to all work within a harmonized process of doing business. If you understand what I'm saying. Now, of course, if you find a predictable, transparent, and credible avenue through which you can buy or rent, especially for those of you who want to buy, won't you buy more? Of course, you will buy more. You even look for the money, because this kind of money is surer for you to get your return on investment, because you have done one, you have done two, you have seen that it works, and the stress was minimal, no sleepless nights on Omonile or whatever it is. Of course, you'll be willing to buy more, you'll be willing to invest more, because your return on investment will have started, will be surer, will be less problematic. Who is to register with LASRERA? Everybody in this space involved in collecting money for property. So estate managers, estate agents, estate valuers, estate surveyors, they have been listed there that they should come and register with LASRERA, and some are already registered. Now, I feel lawyers too should register because you are going to benefit in the perfection and documentation of titles process. Do you see what I'm saying? So, of course, our rules of professional conduct limit us from doing certain things in certain ways, but because you can benefit in the process of perfecting titles, in the process of getting your client's title documented, if they can come through on their interagency liaison promises, then it's going to mitigate a lot of the issues, a lot of the challenges we face when it's time to perfect title for our clients. As I'm coming to an end of this video, I need you to know that international agencies, international businesses also willing to do business of real estate in Lagos State also have an obligation to register with LASRERA. Your registration will be in categories. When you get there and you are set to register on their site, you will see the category into which you fall and you will know how much you will be charged. LASRERA also promises you confidentiality of transactions. Of course, it's a public office, so people can conduct a search to see. However, your transactions are not going to be in the public domain like that. They are not what people can stumble upon. They are only available for those who conduct a search, who go through a process to know what is in certain files concerning certain properties or certain agents. And if you desire to know more about LASRERA and you want to talk to them, you could visit their site or you could call their helplines 0901 999977. That is 0901 5927 or 0901 9999997. That is 0901 69 and 17. You could get in touch with them, ask them more questions, and you'll be better informed to take your decision. My job is to inform you. I have just informed you. Please take the necessary steps and be one of the first to jump into this ship to benefit from the things that are in it. If we can make it work, we are all going to benefit, both the buyers, the sellers, the developers, the agents, the valuers. We are all going to benefit if we can make this work. It is for our benefit. It is for the increment of our profit and the money in our pockets. Till I come again your way with another video, please remember that I always say that I still hold. You see, it's getting better. It's going to get better. That's why I still hold that real estate transactions are still one of the juiciest forms of investment in the world over, especially in this our Nigeria. Thank you and bye-bye.